So let me get this straight now. Resound released their Nexia family of hearing aids on October the 12th, 2023, which is less than 4 months ago, but at the same time, there's always been something missing. So in today's video, I'll cover exactly what that was. I'll cover if they're suitable for you and why you might potentially choose them over and above any other hearing aids. Until recently, Resound's Nexia family of hearing aids consisted of these 4 receiver and canal style of hearing aids. Firstly, the Nexia RIE13, which uses a size 13 disposable battery and has a built-in telecoil. The Nexia 312 uses a size 312 disposable battery and has no built-in telecoil. And then we have the Nexia Micro RIE, which Resound are boasting is their smallest and most comfortable rechargeable hearing aid to date, coming in at 25% smaller than their standard receiver and canal hearing aids, with a single charge giving a whopping 30 hours of battery life per charge. And then finally, we have Resound's Cross System, developed for any of you out there with single-sided deafness. So what exactly was missing from Resound's current portfolio? You'll notice that there's no custom model or behind-the-ear model present, which means that for the last 4 months, if you were interested in one of those models, you would have had to have gone for older technology, either on the Omnia platform or the Enzo Q platform. So I am delighted to introduce the Nexia CIC, which uses a size 10 disposable battery and will need changing roughly once every 3 to 5 days. Their ITC rechargeable custom model, plus 2 behind-the-ear hearing aids. And these are for those of you out there who are in need of a little bit more power, or when wearing other styles of hearing aids is contraindicated. Out of curiosity, which features are most important to you? Either batteries or rechargeability, cosmetics, or hearing and background noise? Let me know in the comments beneath this video. So why is this new technology such a big deal? Resound now have their entire portfolio of hearing aids on their most up-to-date platform, which is called Nexia. And what's so good about Nexia? Well, there's a few different things that it's worth me mentioning today. Firstly, Resound are boasting that they've developed their Nexia hearing aids for the best ever speech understanding and background noise that they've ever been able to achieve. And this is all down to their signature combination of full microphone, binaural, beamforming, and omnidirectional listening. So that's a mouthful, providing you with a balance of environmental sound and speech clarity at the same time. Now, having had a few months of experience in fitting these hearing aids, I do have to tell you that I've had some pretty solid feedback from patients on how well these hearing aids are functioning in background noise. So if this is one of your main areas of difficulty, then it may be worth having a conversation with your audiologist and seeing about trialing a set of Nexias. Now, for their second new feature, I want you to do something for me. Close your eyes and imagine that you're in a world where you can walk into a football stadium and your hearing aids will connect to the commentator. Or imagine that you're walking into the train station and then the train announcements are appearing directly into both of your ears. Or even when you arrive to church and you can hear everything that's being said with perfect clarity and distinction. This brand new wave of audio connectivity is called LE audio, or you may have heard of it as Auracast, and it's installed within the Nexia family of hearing aids. Now, I happen to have heard on the grapevine that all hearing aid manufacturers are currently working together in tandem to have this installed in their hearing aids. Yet at present, there are only 2 that are ahead of the curve, and that's both Resound and Signia. In my opinion, in the next few years, we will, without question, start to see Auracast audio replacing the century-old loop systems that are currently built into public venues. And this will allow for multiple hearing aid users and headphone users too to simultaneously connect to audio in public spaces. This is all with an improvement in sound quality with lower battery consumption, plus you shouldn't need to go through a clunky pairing process. It should just be as easy as walking into a venue, selecting a certain setting on your hearing aids, and then connecting to anything that's being streamed around you. Now, unfortunately, there is a downside, and that's because this technology at the moment is pretty useless. And the reason being is that it's only going to be useful when any public venues have actually installed the transmitters. And they're not cheap, and it requires everybody to be on board. So watch this space, and I'll keep you updated when that rollout starts to happen. So when can you get your hands on the new Resound Nexia hearing aids? Well, Resound have allowed me to talk about this new tech for the first time today, but they're not available for another few weeks, and you won't be able to order them until February the 22nd, 2024. Now, this all sounds fantastic, but if you're really interested in keeping your finger on the pulse with all new hearing aid technology, then make sure you click on the subscribe bubble to be notified every time I release a new video.